So now that I'm ready to tackle everything Dragon's Dogma has to offer, I start my second playthrough, only to find out that the Seneschal is me. It's me from a previous cycle. What's good, y'all? We back with another video, and today I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how I fell in love with Dragon's Dogma. Story time. Let's go back in time. My first time playing it was at a friend's house, but it wasn't his game though. See, he had this little brother who was kind of a nerd, respectfully, and he played all these RPGs that nobody really heard of. He was actually kind of ahead of his time though, now that I think about it. He was playing Diablo before people was playing it, Demon Souls, Monster Hunter, and yes, of course, Dragon's Dogma. So, if I remember correctly, it was around the time I graduated from high school, and I had went over to my friend's house. We were bored, and we decided to go through his brother's gaming collection. Eventually, we tried Dragon's Dogma, and all I can remember vividly is playing the intro with Savan, fighting the Chimera, and making my main character and main pawn. I did the Ox Cart quest, and I did the main quest with the Brian for Barnaby. And that's when my journey ended. For now. It just stuck with me, you know? Like a song or a movie stuck in your head, but you can't remember it. That became Dragon's Dogma for me. It was just so different, so unique. I kept thinking about it. I kept thinking to myself, what was that game? What was that game that let me climb the monsters and create my own companion? I kept thinking about that long journey from night to day, where I needed to use my lantern when it got dark, where nighttime really made a difference in this game. What was that game? Dragon's Dogma really felt like that anime adventure that these anime try to capture nowadays. I mean, it is inspired by Berserk, but I didn't know it at the time. But you can definitely feel it in the game. Anyways, months go by, and I go to GameStop looking for something new to play. And guess what? I found Dragon's Dogma. I buy the game, I'm ready for my journey, and I beat the dragon. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. At this point in gaming, I didn't care for endgame. I know it's crazy, right? Once I beat the story, I moved on to the next game. Everfall? Nah. BBI? Nope, none of that. Fast forward, it's 2017, and Dark Arisen Remastered gets announced. I get the game on PS4. I play the game and it feels just as fresh as ever. But this time, I'm addicted. I've played games like Skyrim, Dragon Age, Dark Souls 2, and even 3 at this point because Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016. I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for the endgame. I'm ready for Everfall. I'm ready for BBI. I'm a different animal at this point in my gaming career. I'm a different breed. I've beaten Dark Souls 2. I've beaten Dark Souls 3. Alright, let me calm down. But yeah, like I said, by this point, I'm hooked on Dragon's Dogma. The only game that could rival it for me was the Souls series. But Dragon's Dogma was an itch that even the Souls games couldn't scratch. I started exploring every corner of the map. I started taking on every side quest I could find. I didn't even know about Alienore's side quest when she gets held up at the fortress. I didn't know you could meet the spirit of the Arisen in the Witchwood. I didn't even know you can get help from an NPC on the Griffin quest because I didn't give him a grimoire. Why? I didn't give him the grimoire because I didn't follow side quests. But this was a side quest that can help you in the main quest. I didn't even know you can do forgeries. I didn't know you can give him a fake grimoire. If you give him a fake grimoire, he shows up and he can't even help you. I wouldn't have known about the Witchwood quest if I didn't sit in town and actually listen. You can even give the Duke a forgery of his own ring. And if he opens the chest for you, it just won't work. But you can open it later when he's not around. The Duke actually hates you. Yeah, that's right. He wants you dead. Every expedition he sent you on has been to kill you. He's even stressing over you being here. Look at him. Look at all of his hair. He's stressing over the arrival of the real Arisen. That boy's stressing. Damn.
2 hours later.
Like I said earlier, I'm a different breed when it comes to gaming now. If I love a game, I'm truly invested into it. That means side quests, end game, everything. So now that I'm ready to tackle everything Dragon's Dogma has to offer, I start my second playthrough, only to find out that the Seneschal is me. It's me from a previous cycle.
Joined by my own companions of old. You stand now at its end, Arisen. See your journey forward.
Bro, someone give this man Itsuno an award.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
Dragon's Dogma.
One of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Like, I know this is a Dragon's Dogma video and I mentioned Souls a few times, but they're both my favorites. It's hard to choose. If I had to choose, I couldn't. Souls games are known for their amazing lore, but Dragon's Dogma lore is just as good. Like, the actual lore behind this world is crazy. Like, bro, this man Itsuno really said, let's make yourself the final boss. Or if you're online, I believe it's the previous online player to beat the Sensual. Let's just take a moment to break down how genius this is. The Sin is basically God. That sounds crazy. The Seneschal. I'll just say the Seneschal. The Seneschal is basically God. To take the throne, you must defeat him. Dragon's Dogma is technically online. It's a world layered on top of multiple worlds. I hope I explained that correctly. It's like a multiverse with multiple Arisen, but one single Seneschal. If you think about it, we're all competing for the throne against each other. If John Dogma just so happens to defeat the Seneschal, he's now the Seneschal. But if John Arisen comes along and defeats John Dogma, now John Arisen will be the next Seneschal. And now he'll be the next Seneschal that the next Arisen faces, and the cycle continues.
On itself, that all the world may repeat with it. And so the cycle continues.
But okay, don't get me going down a rabbit hole. Speaking of rabbit hole, get it? Because the Everfall is a hole? No? Alright, well, I beat the Everfall, I beat the Seneschal, I beat the Dragon. Only thing left is BBI.
This shall surely be a grueling battle. Prepare as many curatives as possible.
Now, the first time I ever entered BBI years prior, I took one look and I noped out of there immediately. But I built my confidence up. I went in strong. I saw death and I was gone. Rumor has it, I was the fastest Arisen to ever enter BBI. I bolted out of there. But I told y'all I'm different this time. I could beat some dungeon, right? Wrong. Got bodied by death. The dragon already put a hole in my chest. Now you telling me I gotta deal with the executioner stomping a hole in my chest too? Don't forget Damon's one-shot game over sends you back to the rift. But wait, the internet exists. Let me Google what is the recommended level for BBI, cause I'm getting cooked. Yeah, I'm like level 40. We got some grinding to do, so I grind into the high hundreds without any cheese. I learned that hard mode gives extra XP and gold, so hey, why not? Hard mode makes you start over from scratch, and this is like my 4th playthrough now, but like I said, I'm hooked, and I still haven't even gotten the full Dragon's Dogma experience. Another reason why I was getting cooked in Bitter Black Island was because I was still on Red Dragon Forge. I wasn't even aware of the Silver and Gold Dragon Forge yet, so I Silver and Gold Dragon Forged up, grinded out those levels, and I went back in. I'm Silver and Gold Dragon Forged. Everything's clicking. I'm high level now. I'm ready. We go in, we beat Damon. Just to find out, we have to go beat him all over again. But this time, he has a second form and he's stronger, and the whole Bitter Black Island is stronger. I've run BBI at least 100 times by now. I just get on just to beat BBI and run Dragon kills now. That's what happens when you have a solid replayable endgame. Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm looking at you. It's so much more I forgot to talk about, like the pawn system, but I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes. You know what? Screw it. If we cross the 10-minute mark, we cross it. I could talk about this all day. So, it's one of the biggest features in the game after all. Tell me another game that lets you create your own AI companion who learns from you inside and outside of combat. If you're a mage or a sorcerer and you like to levitate a lot, your pawn will pick up on that habit. If you use rocks or explosives and other environmental tactics, your pawn will pick up on that as well. They gain quest and monster knowledge from other players' worlds, and they bring them back to your own. Meaning, your pawn can know and call out weaknesses of enemies you haven't even encountered yet. My pawn knew a quest before me and guided me. This is mind-blowing to this day. I said show me another game that you can do anything remotely close to this, and you can't. The synergy between Arisen and pawns can not only mimic the experience of other players, but fully immerse you in that feeling of going on an adventure with a party.
You truly are formidable.
They all have their own knowledge and different experiences from different worlds. Y'all remember that friend from earlier in the story? He still hasn't played Dragon's Dogma.
Foolishness, Dante.
I've been trying to get him to play Dragon's Dogma for years. Remember when I said his brother had Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma? Guess which one he picked up on? He finally convinced me to try Monster Hunter. I started with World. I liked it. It was a nice little substitute for Dragon's Dogma for me, but he has still yet to try Dragon's Dogma. I need y'all's help, so comment below and say something like, bro needs to try Dragon's Dogma. I don't know, but it'll help. He'll see it. My obsession and my disappointment in the handling of this series is so strong, I just started my own. I wasn't going to include this, but it just stands as a testament to how passionate I am about Dragon's Dogma. It's still in very early development stages, like 2 months ago early development, but it's a light novel / manga, and I hope to turn it into an anime or game adaptation. Strongly influenced by Dragon's Dogma, of course. The main protagonist in this story actually strikes a bargain with the dragon after meeting it. Whether it's good or bad, I won't say. But there are multiple main dragons in this world, and other characters make bargains with them as well. I know it doesn't sound too deep, but there's a lot of depth and plot twists. The headline is a story of power, bonds, and betrayal. I hope y'all enjoyed my story, and I think all I was just trying to say is, I love Dragon's Dogma. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.